What is an assignment fee in real estate? Guys, in this video, I'm going to be breaking down how you can make money in real estate without ever buying a single home. In fact, if you do this correctly, you can make on average $15,000 per deal. All right, guys, we're going to be breaking down really how and when is a assignment fee involved, in what transactions. We're gonna go over the big picture of that, but also we're gonna involve you in how people make this a full-time career because they can make so much money with each assignment fee. So stick with us because we're gonna be breaking this down in this video. All right, guys, I'm gonna go to the drawing board because I'm gonna break down a process that I call wholesaling. Now, I didn't make up the term, it's been around for a while, but wholesaling, I'm gonna break this down into 3 simple processes. Wholesaling is the art of finding deeply discounted properties, and then you put them under contract at a discounted price. And then ultimately, this contract that you found, or that you put under contract, this discounted property, you're able to sell that contract to a cash buyer who says, hey, I want that deal, and he pays you a fee for finding him and bringing him that deal. Now, because of this, guys, you also never have to close on the property. All you got to do is become the deal finder, be able to meet with the homeowner, and usually these homes are like in bad shape or the homeowner's in a bad situation where you can solve some problems, and in doing so, you get the home under contract at a discount, but you're selling that contract, again, guys, to the end buyer, the cash buyer that wants to fix and flip it, rehab it, and put it back on the market. And you don't have to do a thing. All you do is get paid. Now, guys, the average assignment fee on something like this nationwide is right around $15,000. So I wanted to make sure you understood the big picture of this whole entire term called wholesaling and why the assignment fee is a great part of this process that I call wholesaling. So getting to that assignment fee, since this video is mainly about like the assignment fee, how do we do it? How do we get involved? When do we use it? It's crucial that you have your end in game. Going back to this drawing board, guys, this end game, that's your cash buyer. Your cash buyers have to be found. I know sometimes we watch old videos, and I'm a baseball fan and I absolutely love baseball. And I grew up watching this video called Field of Dreams. Field of Dreams was Kevin Costner. He's out in the field, he's working. And as he's working in these cornfields, he keeps hearing this voice saying, if you build it, they will come. And ultimately it's a video of if he built this baseball field, all these legend baseball players would come play on this baseball field, right? Now, it's quite the opposite when it comes to wholesaling. So many times I hear people throw out there really loosely that if you find a deal, you'll find a cash buyer. They will come. Like, if you find it, they will come. And really, yes, that has some truth to it, but really what you end up being is a cash buyer's employee where they determine the price. So if you don't have many cash buyers, you have to, if only one guy wants it or one gal wants it, then you're forced to sell it to them also at the price that they think it's worth. Where if you can get a lot of cash buyers, not just one, but have many. For example, here in Utah, we have our cash buyers list up to 10,000 cash buyers that at any given time when I find these deeply discounted properties and put them under contract at a discount, that they're raising their hand and they're saying, I want this deal. I want this badly. And it ends up starting this bidding war. So it's crucial if you're gonna get into this and you wanna get involved in how to get these $15,000 transaction, these assignment fees, and be able to have the opportunity to make that money, it's crucial that you build those cash buyers list. So that's step 1. Now in doing this, let's say you do want to become the deal finder. You want to be the person out there, you're finding deeply discounted properties, you're meeting with the seller, you're finding out that you can indeed be a solution to this individual. A lot of the things that are really like the solutions when we talk about solution is maybe they need to sell quick and it's not going to work for a traditional real estate agent to list this property. Maybe they need to close in 7 days. So for that matter, in doing so, you get the home at a discount because you're giving them speed and convenience. And in doing so, they'll give you, or they will sacrifice the full price of getting what they can get for their home because they'd rather take the speed and convenience. But if you're gonna get into this, in this wholesale process, not only is it crucial to build your cash buyers, it's also understanding what you can and can't do. So when it comes to wholesaling, Many individuals that get into this are not real estate agents. And so you got to make sure that if you're going to get involved, that you don't act as a real estate agent. What do real estate agents do? Real estate agents help you locate homes to purchase, right? They're the ones that can list it on the MLS and market to the mass, market to the public that this home is for sale. Now, as a wholesaler, if you're not a licensed real estate agent, you cannot market the home to the masses. All you can market is right here, this contract. Right here, the contract. So when you are marketing to your cash buyers, letting them know about the deal you have, you're never saying, hey, I've got this home for sale at 123 Main Street. If you do that, you're acting as a real estate agent, and it won't go good for you. You can't act as a real estate agent if you're not a licensed professional or a real estate agent. So in doing so, you're marketing the contract. That's where we hear that term, the assignment agreement. That's the agreement between you, the wholesaler, right? So I'm just gonna put maybe another body here. And let's say this is me, the wholesaler. What I'm gonna do is the assignment agreement is I've got this purchase agreement between me and the homeowner, right? So I've got this agreement. That's this contract right here. And then I've got this agreement. This is called the assignment agreement. And ultimately, let's say I put this home under contract with the seller at $100,000. But let's say when the home is all fixed up, it's worth right around $200,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to market the contract, again, not the home, but I'm going to market the contract that allows this cash buyer to close on this home. And I market the contract and I throw in a fee. That is what is called the assignment fee. So maybe I take this contract that I have that allows you to purchase this home at $100,000 and I market it to my cash buyer at $115,000. Now what happens is if a cash buyer says, I want this, they're going to bring $115,000 to the title company. And ultimately the title company is going to give $100,000 to the original seller that I put the home under contract with. And there leaves a difference of $15,000. That $15,000 goes to me, the wholesaler, for finding the deal and bringing it to the cash buyer. So the assignment fee is really simple. Hopefully this drawing breaks it down a little bit step by step on what it is that you need to do so that you can ultimately get out there and make money using this assignment fee process. All right, guys, before I move on to these final thoughts, final steps, I want you to hit that subscribe button. Also hit that bell so it alerts you when fresh new content is put on the video channel. And let's finish this up strong right now. Now guys, this is something that can be done part-time or full-time. There are individuals that this is their career, is just being good at being the deal finder, finding the deals and bringing those deals to your cash buyer. That is something I do right here in the state of Utah, also in Texas, and then also we have a franchise nationwide that we do this with other individuals that own different locations. And it's an exciting thing because I want you to think about it for just a second. What would it look like for you if you could, let's say you want to do it on the side. Let's say you love your job. You love what you do or you love your career. And on the side, what would it look like if you could add an additional $15,000 by just doing one of these transactions? And these transactions can happen relatively quick. We've had deals from the moment we're talking to a seller to closing and money in our hands happen in as little as 3 or 4 days. So let's say it takes a whole month. Let's say it takes 2 months or 3 months. What would it do for you, and would it be worth it to learn how to find these deals? Because that's exactly what we do. We just learn how to market really good to individuals that either have a distressed property or a distressed situation so that we can begin to have the conversation with them to see if it's something we can solve their problems, be a solution to them. And if so, the byproduct is we'll get their home under contract, but the key word is at a discount so that we can then mark up that contract to the cash buyer. And guys, to learn more, be sure that you're subscribed to this channel first and foremost, but I have other videos that break down this whole wholesaling process step by step. All right, guys, I want to give you a gift that gives you free access to building your cash buyers from scratch. And really what this is, it's the top 3 ways to build your cash buyers list that we talked about that's crucial. so that you can ultimately have a ton of eyes looking at each and every one of your deals, which means the more eyes that are on those deals, the more money you can make on each one of those deals. So be sure to click that link in the description, and then I'll see each one of you guys in that training.